A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Falcons offense and Drake London headed back onto the field. And as we play here in the month of November, he's putting together a campaign to remember, the NFL's leader amongst wideouts in touchdown receptions. First down, and they'll start with Algier. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 41 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
First down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Edwards now on first and 10. Oh, goes over it. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Algier going straight ahead. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He finds his man, complete. It's Mills. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it's second down.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60.
On again, it's Algier. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Algier will try to pick it up. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a fourth down.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
Here's King, throwing on 4th down. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And they finally get him down as he takes it up to the 44. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. That is caught by Dell. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Mixing up the middle. And a solid run down inside the 30. 63 yards rushing for him now in the ballgame. So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. They'll stay on the ground, mixing again. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Stroud. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 2nd and 6.
At the 12-yard line.
Now they'll change things up. Stroud will throw it. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
And darn right, they did something to disrupt that timing.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Will Lutz on for the field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that will tie things at 17-all. But whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this 2nd half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
Looking to put a drive together. Gives it to Algier to start things off. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Looking for London on the out route complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Operating from the gun, King. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Ready?
Now a handoff to Algier. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the 1st. The defense was dialed into the pass. They overlooked the draw play.
And how often do we talk about the oldies are still goodies? Because that draw play comes straight from Coach Paul Brown's playbook, going all the way back to the original Cleveland Browns.
He's got this to Algier. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
4 yards. That's another Falcons 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
1st and 10, it's Algier. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
60 by.
To throw is King. Off play action. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Texans are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 7-yard line.
Again, it's Mixon. And no luck at all to start this drive as they're going to drop him behind the line for a 2nd straight play. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Stroud. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Stroud. Well, there's that man again. It's complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Stroud. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3rd and 9 here.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. The Texans send the punter out as he's on here to punt it away. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
Ready, ready.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. The end result, 21 yards. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, King. And this is going to be intercepted. Loose inside the 30. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Now it's Mixon running right. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. On the jet sweep, there goes Collins. And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. Throw left side to Higgins. Only able to gain a couple there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Will Lutz on for the field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start with the option. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
Looking to throw. King. And caught by London. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
60 Bison. Ready.
Operating from the gun. King. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Okay.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. He's going to go up top again. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
He was defended by Garrett Stingway.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. But for almost 8 years, 64 stood as the NFL record for the longest field goal. That has since been eclipsed. It's now 66, but still 64-yarder. Pretty impressive, CD.
Absolutely agree with that, because if you drill a 60-yarder in an NFL game, you've got a lot to be proud of, record or no record. And only a handful of guys can even attempt it. Excellent job there, putting that one through the pipes.
Looking to put a drive together. A shotgun snap to Stroud. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
And Stroud now to throw. He's got him in, complete. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
1st down, Texans.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Well, we all know possessions are crucial in a tie game, and let's face it, I really didn't need to tell you that. You already knew it. So when he sees he's got nothing good going, an excellent decision to just send that one to the sideline.
They'll fake the jet sweep, and now Stroud to throw off play action. Jalen Walker. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Stroud working out of the gun. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. 78 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Stroud to throw it. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. The kick by Lutz is good, and they have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
The home team's offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show, as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively.
Ready.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Devontae Wyatt breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
70 Lions.
Operating from the gun, King. He's got his man London right side. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
Gain of 24 yards. And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Over the middle, he's got Thornton. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
2nd and 1 at the Texans' 43-yard line.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun, King. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
Hold it ready.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Under pressure, they got him again. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And they'll get to this and touch it, looks like, right at the 15-yard line here.
They're on 15-yard line.
Houston set to take over. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough 1st downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
And the Texans, 1st down.
Now Stroud. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. On the bootleg, Stroud. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. And what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. A gain of 5.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Inside handoff to Mixon. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. To throw is Stroud. That is caught. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, 49 yards. And the Texans will add to their fourth quarter lead. Looks good on the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, King. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Here's 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 50-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
1st and 10 at the 40.
They'll look to throw again. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
A 7-yard pickup.
Back to throw again. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Mills. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
1st and 10 at the 60.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
To 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun, King. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards.
Back to throw. King. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
And his kick is right there. It's good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Here now, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Operating from the gun, King. Throw left side, there's London. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And this is caught, so it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
And this will be recovered by the Texans. So victory appears to be in sight. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for the Texans, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, it's just their second loss so far to go along with their 7 wins. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long.